Being cringe has become Meghan's lifestyle, and everything she does speaks the language of cringe. Here are 20 of Meghan Markle's most cringe moments. Just wait for the 13th one because you will be shocked by how cringe that moment truly was. Meghan only cares about herself and no one else. In 2019, during an ITV documentary, Meghan tearfully told Tom Bradby that not many people had asked her if she was okay.
Yeah, well, I guess, and also thank you for asking, because not many people have asked if I'm okay, but it's a very real thing to be going through behind the scenes.
This came across as tone-deaf, considering she was in South Africa, where up to 55% of the population lives below the poverty line. She did not ask if those people were okay, but when it came to herself, she expected sympathy and concern. In 2019, Meghan gave the public one of the most cringeworthy moments of all time. While visiting the pet charity Mayhew, of which she is a patron, she rose from a kneeling position, and a distinct popping sound was reportedly heard. Whether it was a pregnancy-related incident or a reinflating baby bump, no one truly knows, but it got people talking and ignited widespread internet debate.
Today, can we just hear that? Phones are ringing. Oh my god. Should be snapped up. Should be snapped up.
So Millie's been looked after here.
In July 2019, Meghan attended a polo match with her baby. The way she carried the infant raised serious concern. The baby appeared uncomfortable and was on the verge of slipping from her arms. She did not bother to shield the baby from the sun, nor did she reportedly feed or tend to the child during the 3-hour period. One ex-user tweeted, "Is it just me, or that's not how you're supposed to hold a newborn? I get anxious simply looking at these pictures." It's sad that Meghan Markle seems so awkward and uncomfortable around her own son. Happiness is good, but even in moments of joy, there are limits. Meghan and Harry were seen dancing enthusiastically at a Beyoncé concert in September 2023. While they were enjoying the music, many viewers criticized Meghan's dance moves, saying they were inappropriate for someone who was once royalty. Meghan Markle craves the spotlight so intensely that she often forgets when to exit and allow others their moment. At a variety event, she lingered on the red carpet, taking photos far longer than appropriate, and eventually had to be gently nudged by an assistant as she reveled in the attention. Meghan seemed to forget what embarrassment is the moment she entered royal life. Harry and Meghan once lived in Nottingham Cottage before moving to Frogmore Cottage in 2019. In their Netflix documentary, Meghan was seen awkwardly dancing in the doorway of the residence. The behavior felt strange and out of place, as if she were overwhelmed by the setting and could only express herself through awkward movements. Princess Eugenie was celebrating one of the happiest days of her life, her wedding day, but Meghan chose that moment to draw attention to herself. She announced her pregnancy by leaving her coat unbuttoned around her midsection. At that stage, her pregnancy would not have been visible, yet she made a point of highlighting it, trying to overshadow Eugenie's big day.
Meghan wore a loose-fitting blue coat by Givenchy, and Twitter world broke out in speculation yet again that she was hiding the beginning of a baby bump.
Meghan consistently insists on being first. During a visit to Nigeria, Harry and Meghan were about to be presented with ceremonial beads. Instead of waiting her turn, Meghan jumped in front of Harry. The Nigerian official continued speaking and placed the necklace around Meghan's neck before realizing it was meant for Harry. He had to remove it and replace it with a smaller one intended for Meghan. This moment highlighted her lack of respect for Harry. It was a moment of joy when Harry proposed to Meghan, but Meghan revealed that while getting to know him, she asked whether he was kind as a way to measure compatibility.
I didn't know much about him, and so the only thing that I had asked her when she said she wanted to set us up was, I had one question. I said, well, is he nice? Because if he wasn't kind, it didn't seem like it would make sense. And
The irony of this statement is striking, as Meghan herself is often criticized for lacking kindness. That statement alone remains cringeworthy. After stepping down from royal duties, Harry and Meghan still expected the privileges that came with royalty. During Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee, they arrived expecting to sit alongside senior royals, but were instead seated far back. This visibly shocked them and reflected their new position in the hierarchy. To make matters worse, they were booed and heckled by the crowd as they exited St. Paul's Cathedral. Meghan appeared unaware of the honor and sacrifice associated with military service at the Invictus Games in Germany in September 2023. Observers were stunned when she marched ahead of British veterans. Her outfit worsened the situation as she wore shorts and sandals. She also arrived late to the opening ceremony and spoke at length about making milkshakes for her children. The embarrassment grew so severe that Meghan was reportedly removed from the program at the closing ceremony. In February 2019, when she was just 7 months pregnant, instead of hosting a baby shower at home, Meghan flew to New York City for a lavish baby shower at the Mark Hotel, which reportedly cost six figures. The baby was not yet born, yet millions were already being spent. Palace aides reportedly frowned upon this move, but Meghan did not care. All she cared about were the photos. Guests were constantly photographed entering through the hotel's front entrance. Meghan later claimed her friends paid for the shower and that taxpayers did not fund it, but her royal security and private jet travel reportedly cost up to $250,000 and would have been covered by Prince Charles. This raised serious questions about honesty. In November 2023, Meghan attended a Vancouver Canucks hockey game where Mariah Reitmeyer, an autistic singer, performed the Canadian national anthem as part of Autism Acceptance Night. Meghan was seen smiling and laughing in a way many interpreted as mocking. This moment sparked outrage, as the event was meant to promote inclusion and awareness. Harry and Meghan visited PS 123 Mahalia Jackson School in Harlem, New York, to promote Meghan's book, The Bench. Meghan wore an $8,000 Loro Piana outfit and $375,000 worth of jewelry, including Princess Diana's Cartier tank watch and her Cartier love bracelet from Trevor. The optics were terrible, especially in a low-income school where 95% of students qualify for free meals.
In high fives and hugs, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle met with second-grade students at PS 123 on West 141st Street. Harry sat with the kids as Meghan read from her book called The Bench.
I wrote this book originally as a poem for my husband when we had just had our little boy, and I haven't ever read it to any other kids besides our own kids, so I'm really excited now I get to read it to you.
Their stage photo shoot raised concerns during a time when social distancing rules were still in place. Before the visit, Archewell reportedly issued a list of demands, and students and staff were required to sign non-disclosure agreements. Parents later expressed outrage, noting that the school only received 2 crates of tomatoes. 2 garden boxes or crates of vegetables cannot feed a class, let alone a school. In June 2020, Meghan released a video of herself delivering a speech to her former high school's virtual graduation. She was not invited as a keynote speaker and was not officially scheduled to speak. Nevertheless, she recorded an unsolicited speech discussing her school experience and referencing George Floyd and Breonna Taylor while making dramatic gestures. The video was later leaked to the media. Many felt the moment was self-serving and unnecessary.
George Floyd's life mattered, and Breonna Taylor's life mattered, and Philando Castile's life mattered, and Tamir Rice's life mattered. And so did so many other people whose names we know and whose names we do not know.
After stepping down from royal duties, Meghan returned to Wimbledon to support her friend Serena Williams. Her presence resulted in multiple empty seats surrounding her, preventing paying spectators from sitting nearby. She also demanded that members of the public not take photos of her. At one point, her security confronted a man who was taking a selfie, only for it to be discovered that he was not photographing Meghan at all. While visiting the 125 charity, Meghan wrote inspirational messages on bananas meant for distribution. While she likely believed this was a creative gesture, it quickly became controversial when it was revealed that the bananas were intended for workers. The gesture was widely criticized as tone-deaf and unnecessary. Meghan celebrated her 40th birthday by launching her 40 by 40 initiative during a video call with actress Melissa McCarthy. The campaign asked 40 friends to donate 40 minutes of their time to mentor women returning to the workforce. The idea failed to gain traction and quietly disappeared. The most cringeworthy part was Harry being seen juggling outside a window during the call, making the entire launch feel like a poorly staged joke.
Because I'm turning 40, I'm asking 40 friends to donate 40 minutes of their time to help mentor a woman who's mobilizing back into the workforce. Over 2 million women in the US alone and tens of millions around the world have lost their jobs due to COVID. And I think if we all do it and all commit 40 minutes to some sort of act of service, we can create a ripple effect.
During a visit to a primary school in Nigeria, Meghan wore a backless, floor-length dress that many considered inappropriate for a daytime school event. Several photos showed young girls staring at her outfit with visible confusion. This further fueled criticism from fashion observers who believe Meghan frequently ignores cultural and situational norms.
I mean, you don't mind really what clothes people wear, but if you go to a school, a very quiet school that is a religious one of Muslims, you don't go with a dress that's absolutely no backing to it at all. I think that's really...
In their Netflix documentary, Meghan claimed she had just received a text message from Beyoncé and read it aloud to a visibly surprised Harry. The moment felt staged and performative. Given the controversies surrounding Beyoncé's inner circle at the time, many found the public display awkward and poorly timed.
Beyoncé just texted. Really meant.
Shut up.
Just checking in.
Just checking in. Just casual.
I still can't believe she knows who I am.
Go and call her.
No, it's okay. She said she wants me to feel safe and protected. She admires and respects my bravery and vulnerability and she thinks I was selected to break generational curses that need to be healed.
That's all said.
These were just 20 of Meghan Markle's most cringe moments, but these are not all. Check out my other videos to see more. Which number was the most cringe to you? Let us know in the comments section, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys in the next one.